Welcome to Shiver Cove, Part 1 Tamyra, by T.J. Shores.
Chapter 7. Tamyra peeked through the little window into her classroom and groaned. Class had started a while ago, and the teacher gestured wildly as she explained something at the front of the class.
Great.
No blending in here. It seemed no matter what, she would be the center of attention. Better to just get it over with. She opened the door and stepped inside. From the hall she spotted an empty desk in the front row, near the door. She gently shut the door and beelined for it. The teacher didn't hesitate in her rant for a moment. By the time Tamyra settled into the empty seat, she knew Shakespeare had inspired the passion in her new teacher. She knew the words but couldn't remember which play until she spied a copy of A Midsummer Night's Dream held open by the girl next to her. The girl, fair-skinned with long strawberry blonde curls, didn't hesitate at all and leaned over toward Tamyra with the book so they could share. "Thanks," Tamyra whispered. For the next hour, Tamyra followed the story along in the redhead's outstretched book. She tried not to stare at the kind stranger. She didn't want to make her feel weird about being so nice. She had large blue-green eyes and great big freckles splattered over her nose and chubby cheeks. Pretty in an innocent way. Not fat, not skinny either, the kind of build a mom would call healthy. Tamyra thought she would be better suited to the type of clothing the characters in the play used to wear rather than her trendy outfit. Tamyra already had a feeling they would be friends, even if the girl had yet to say a word. The bell cut the teacher off and the noise of shifting chairs began. People scampered through the door and vanished into the hall within seconds. "Tamyra Costa, I presume?" the teacher asked. "Yes, ma'am. That's me." "Nice to meet you, Miss Costa." "Welcome." "Oh, and Sandy, thank you for sharing your book like that. It was very nice of you." "Yeah, sure." The redhead, Sandy, had just finished gathering her stuff into her backpack. Tamyra wanted to say something but tripped over her own tongue and mumbled, "Thanks."
It's cool.
"I'm Sandy, by the way. Sandy Anderson, and please don't call me Sandy Andy. It really bugs me." "No Sandy Andy, so long as you don't call me Tammy. It's a deal." When Sandy smiled, she covered her mouth as if embarrassed about her teeth or something. Sandy started to walk away. Tamyra tried to come up with something witty to say, but settled for, "I'm not so sure where my next class is. Would you mind helping me?"
Yeah, sure.
"Let me see your timetable." Tamyra already had it in her hand and passed it to the other girl. Sandy studied it for a moment and grinned with her mouth closed. "Your next class is near mine, and you're in my law class this afternoon. Too bad about Jim, but I'm pretty sure it's the same class my best friend, Yvonne, is in. First day been all right so far. Do I look that scared?" Both girls giggled. Sandy had a calming presence, and Tamyra found herself relaxing. "Maybe a little scared, but I'm sure that's just leftover from your new kid tour with Bianca this morning." "My new bestest buddy, you mean?" "Oh, I can't believe she tried that with you. What did she want from you? She want you to do her homework, or was it drive her around, or was she trying for cold, hard cash? Don't worry about her. She's more bark than bite anyways, or maybe she's just a female dog. You get the picture, though?" "Great. Now how do I avoid all that?" "You won't need to avoid her. She'll give up trying to push you around pretty quick. Besides, there's a whole new batch of grade 9s for her to bully." "I sure hope you're right. There was this girl Vicky, where I used to live, and I'm telling you they could be sisters. Only thing is Vicky never gave up. No worries about Bianca, but you better get to Mr. Alderman's chemistry class, 'cause he freaks out when students are late." "Come on, I'll take you." The rest of her day passed uneventfully. She took a quiet lunch alone. She and Sandy sat together in law class, but didn't get a chance to talk much. During her gym class, she tried to figure out who Yvonne was and had her choices narrowed down to 4 girls by the end of it. The best part of her day happened when she walked down the steps at the end of it, and as promised, Sal waited to walk her home.